Information for all homeowners. If anyone has any questions, if they'd like to reach you, where can they find you?
You can call us at 517-750-0200. You can go on our website, which is aspenheating.com, or you can email us at aspenheating.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Gary. We appreciate this info.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. If you're ready to get some home maintenance on your air conditioning unit or your furnace, give Aspen a call.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart.
Another beautiful day. We have right now 62 degrees, yesterday's high 80, and today and Friday, identical forecast, mostly
Perfect.
sunny, high 86.
Beautiful. Let's, should we go outside?
Sure.
Let's go outside, see what it looks like. Tina.
Good morning, JTV. It's Tina again from Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Just coming to tell you that it's going to be a beautiful day today, so get outside.
I'd like to thank Tina for including the Nelson Towers again in the shot. Very nice. There's your McDonald's. And if you look farther, you can see Vermeulen's, and we have guests from Vermeulen's on later. I texted Nate this morning. Do you know the Vermeulen's is less than 18 months away from turning 100?
No.
Yeah, so they might want to start looking into that. Maybe a party or something.
That's awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of big anniversaries. This year we've got the Craft Agency at 100 years, Bailey Excavating,
50.
50 years.
Yeah, last year we had Blair's at 100, Emmons at 100. Amazing.
Yeah, great businesses, great family businesses that do a lot for our community. A busy weekend. First up on Thursday, we have Sounds of Summer, Cherry Creek, hosting Ian Stewart tonight. It'll be a beautiful night to sit out on their patio, enjoy Ian Stewart, and to choose from their menu. Also, we have Leone Summer Nights tonight at Leone Township Park in beautiful downtown Michigan Center. Groovin' is the band that will be performing. We've also got Green Market today at Henry Ford. And tonight, a weekend run of Fiddler on the Roof begins by the Concord area players at White Auditorium at SAU. And on the weekend, you can run or bike. We've got Run Clark Lake on Saturday and Pedal and Wine at Sand Hill Crane Vineyards. And you can still get in both events. So which one are you going to get?
I don't know, you didn't leave me anything to talk about. I want to tell you something. Did you know how popular the Cascades Falls are?
Very.
How popular?
How? I don't know.
They're so popular that Fox 2 came down last night.
Really?
Yes, they were. I drove by and I saw the Fox 2 sport utility vehicle, so I text Michael and Sam from their Royal Oak home, and I said, see what Fox 2's got going. They did a little thing from the falls.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Breaking news. It's like Fox 2 discovered
Look,
Cascades.
they just
Yeah,
discovered the falls.
just opened this year. And they probably tried to interview Captain Sparks.
I'm sure they did. So I was shocked when I saw that. So how'd you like to get that assignment, Adam?
We have more and more people are coming to Jackson
Yeah.
as a tourist destination.
I think why not?
Yep.
I mean, if you start looking into the history of these falls, you will see that it really is one of the 8th wonders of the world, and it was at the time
It certainly was.
billed as that.
Yes, it was. It was a huge tourist destination in its early years, and we're seeing more and more people, restaurants and events are reporting they're attracting visitors from all over the Midwest. And coming up, we're going to have the Civil War muster that will attract people from all over the country. So Jackson is welcoming people more and more every day.
Yeah.
So
This weekend, fans will come into town for the Firekeepers Casino 400. It is race weekend here in Jackson, and MIS still has tickets available. You can visit mispeedway.com. Michigan's own Eric Jones has a ticket experience available. You get a chance to meet Michigan driver Eric Jones, and Bart, you and I picked Eric to win the race. You can buy these tickets at myspeedway.com. We're also giving away tickets on our Facebook page, so visit JTV Jackson on Facebook. More NASCAR stuff. Host of JTV Speed and Shine will be interviewing Ricky Stenhouse at Kroger tomorrow. What position is Ricky Stenhouse in the Cup Series?
He's 70.
What? There's
16.
nothing.
16. He's number 16.
14th. Yeah, he's 14th in the Cup standing, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and this will be a good weekend to see your favorite drivers. Rumor has it that there might be one or two retiring after this race.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Who's your favorite all-time driver that's come to town over the years and that's kind of been, I guess, a fan of Jackson? It's been a while since there's been driver engagement in this town, really, but it used to be huge in this town. You'd have all the NASCAR drivers out playing golf at the country club or the Grand, and people coming into town and doing autographs, and there was always a couple of drivers that really took a liking to Jackson. I think Rusty Wallace was one of them, Dale Jarrett as well.
Wally Dallenbach.
Yeah, absolutely. What was the other guy's name? Bill Teague? Bill Elliott, yes.
Bill Elliott, yes.
Thank you.
Bill Elliott has connections to Jackson.
That's what I was looking for. Bill Elliott, and he's been on. We've had all those drivers on
Yeah.
JTV, which has been cool.
Also at MIS on Friday, the Jackson County, Michigan Historical Society will unveil their latest historical marker. It's been a couple years since MIS celebrated their 50th anniversary, but it will honor that 50th anniversary, 12:30 p.m. on the Speedway grounds. And if you're wondering how to find it, as I am, you go in turn 3.
Turn 3,
Turn
very
3
good.
entrance.
Experience Jackson's Rachel Buchanan will be there, and then after that, she's meeting me at the Grand Golf Course for a visit with Experience Jackson. Rachel has never played golf before. We'll have some updates from that. Should be a good time. So there's an election coming up, right? What do you want to talk about that at
Yeah.
all? Feel free.
Go ahead.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking
There's a
you.
lot coming up.
Yeah, there's a millage.
Oh, yeah, there's elections.
Primary elections.
Yeah, there's 3 school issues, and pretty much that's it as far as issues. But in the city of Jackson, there's a mayoral primary.
Okay, who's in it?
We have Daniel Mahoney,
Incumbent Daniel Mahoney,
Laura Schlechte, and John Wilson.
John Wilson running again. Yep, absolutely.
And someone asked me why haven't these people been on? And the last election, we stopped doing the primary interviews.
Oh.
So we'll have the candidates on for the general election.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, this we don't have the political hour right now. So yeah, but you should get out and vote for sure.
Right.
Historically low turnout for primaries in our county, so make a difference. Go out and vote.
If you want to know what the candidates feel, how they feel, what they think, you can see them bashing each other on Facebook.
Let's help our friends out at M&K and Minuteman. They are sponsoring, the radio station does a charity radiothon. Well, M&K and Minuteman are sponsoring that. They're trying to raise $13,000 for another one of our friends, Cascades Humane Society.
Great
So go to the K105.3 website, donate to the charity radiothon for M&K and Minuteman, and then tomorrow listen in beginning at 6. You'll be able to donate, and I think people do some weird things in return for the money.
Yeah, they'll challenge.
Slap each other with a fish,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, so check it out, donate.
I heard you were participating in that.
I am not participating in that. No, I'm not. I don't know, I might. I don't know, I don't like doing any of those challenges, so. But yeah, we'll be supporting it for sure.
all day Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think I can get Noah on an airplane?
No,
How much you want to bet?
I don't want to bet.
Do you think I can? I'll tell you what, you give me 97 days to get Noah on an airplane, you give me $2,000. Deal?
No,
You think Noah will fly?
no, I don't. I
Then
don't
why
think you
won't you-
can get him on an airplane.
Then bet me.
I don't want to take that bet.
Why?
Because you'll split the money with Noah and he'll go
You
on the
think he'll
airplane
get on a plane for a small amount of money?
He
I mean,
would.
you've known Noah for almost 20
for
years.
a small amount of money in food.
He will not get all right, well, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, Noah and I potentially have a flight planned.
Free lunch. School. Free lunch. Schools. Free breakfast and lunch starting this year for every student. It's in the governor's budget for every kid from Great Start, pre-K, on all the way through 12th grade. Also students who are in special ed programs up to age 26. And an added bonus, the state is requiring schools cancel any lunch debt
Ooh,
that people have.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Good. Good. I think we talked about that during the pandemic when so many people were struggling, and we're going to hear from Bill Wapinski at the Center for Family Health. And you really dive into some of these low-income numbers in our community, and I think it's fine. I think it's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bart, you walked downstairs, you come down to the second floor, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Bart, you want to play at the sneaker cam, the shoe cam today? What you got going?" Oh my goodness.
They're just some
No, they're
some old
not.
shoes.
You don't normally wear as light a color shoe. What is it? Is it some type of
I
skin?
don't even know what brand they are.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't.
Is that the first time you've worn them?
No.
Let's go back
No,
to that.
I wore
fellas.
them last year. No one noticed.
Let's go back to that. Do we have a lower third for those? Anyways, I really like the
No.
shoes, and nice job.
We certainly have more important things to discuss.
We could get David Rice shoes down here, and everyone could take a look at those if they want. Hey, dude.
We've got the UPS no strike. They settled. The writers and the actors, they're still on strike, and so reruns will be continuing. And so what they're doing, the reality shows like Big Brother. Big Brother started last night, and it's going to last for 3 months.
What?
Over 3 months. Yes.
That show makes me sick.
Yeah, it's awful. With Julie Chen Moonves. I'm surprised they still have her there.
I know. She's just an excellent news reporter.
Oh, she's wonderful. And the UAW. Guess what the union wants for UAW workers, and I know we have many UAW workers in our audience. They're pushing for a 32-hour work week,
Interesting.
4 days.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
that is going to be that's heating up into the home stretch. Hopefully that'll be settled.
Yeah, hopefully. Our show today is brought to you by Cascades Manor, located in beautiful Cascades Park. You can book them for your banquet, wedding, or even small gathering. Visit cascadesmanor.com.
There's a new trend sweeping social media, hashtag girl dinner. Have you heard about it?
I don't know.
One of the latest trends to take over social media, it's assembling a plate of snacks on a plate for dinner. And it's, according to a lot of the posters, they are sharing their most elegant and elaborate dishes for the masters. A lot of them look like charcuterie.
They just look like charcuterie boards on top of a
But have you
colored
done
design.
that through a plate of snacks together
Yeah,
for dinner?
my wife does that. Yeah, she's. I think all of these look very familiar.
Girl dinner. Yeah, it doesn't take much. Something as simple as this.
Whose is that?
I don't know.
That's up at someone's desk.
I think that's Joe Barry's.
No.
Joe Barry brought
No,
that.
he doesn't like blueberries. I was gonna say that too. Wow.
So it's okay to have snacks for dinner.
Yeah,
What
it
would
is.
be your first snack that you would put on your girl dinner plate?
One of those Nature Valley granola bars cut in half. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of all the fluff on there. So I probably like the one that's on the screen right now with the blueberries and pretzels and Cheez-Its.
But you don't like...
I don't like Cheez-Its. Yeah, I'd throw them out. No, I don't really like any of that. Meat and cheese is good, but I don't like the olives or the radishes or the tomatoes or any of the
Here's
oil.
would you want to know what I...
What would you have?
I would have Vermont white cheddar.
Oh, right. That just gets to my stomach.
And apple slices with cozy, crunchy peanut butter.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Best peanut butter. It's unbelievable.
That sounds good.
So try that. You'll never go back to Skippy or Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Koeze.
Oh, wow.
It's from Grand Rapids.
It's the
nut people.
you have to order it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
There are places you can get it.
Kroger?
Oh, you can get it at Prime Cuts.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Next week, Southern Michigan Bank and Trust is having their ribbon cutting at the 200. That'll be next Thursday, so check that out. There's probably a lot of people who have never even set foot in that building, but you've driven by it so many times, so great opportunity to check it out. The 200 right here in Jackson.
Yeah, it's a cool building, and it's amazing how fast they built out that bank branch on that corner.
Absolutely. We've got Swinging at the Shell in Albion on Sunday. Swinging at the Shell is every Sunday. This Sunday is a tribute to U2. Very cool. Swinging at the Shell. Everything is free. Check it out on Sunday nights. Beautiful setting for music. A great way to end your week. Get ready for Monday.
Yeah, I went to Old Days.
How was it?
It was great.
Good.
And they have popcorn, $1.25.
Really?
Hot dogs, and more. I am recommending to the Swinging at the Shell people, get a food truck. Get a couple food trucks. There's hundreds of people there at 6 p.m. on a Sunday. They would love a food truck.
A food truck.
Because the lines at the popcorn and the hot dog, they ran out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of part of the charm, if you ask me.
Yeah, the churches are doing the concession. So I guess it'd be hard to horn in on there.
Yeah, you mentioned it, but the ORS race series is at Clark Lake, and it's a big one this weekend, sponsored by Experience Jackson, M&K Jetting and Televising, Fortress Cafe, and Experience Jackson. There's a 12K run if you must. And then, of course, there's the 5K and kids run as well.
Yeah, and Jeff Steers told me he has photographed that event for 15 years.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Will he cover it again this year?
He will.
Great.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a great show. We're going to get things started with the CEO from the Center for Family Health, Bill Wypiski, right after this.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence, the confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
When you need metal, and you need it now, Alro Metals Outlet is here for you. When your back is against the wall, our vast inventory of aluminum, steel, plastics, and more will help you get the job done. Whether you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, our retail stores are your one-stop shop for metals. You select it, we cut to length. and shear to size. Right here, right now. Because when you need metal, Alro Metals Outlet has your back.
Do you do landscaping?
Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful.
Do you do irrigation systems?
Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs.
What about lawn care?
We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
Our new Express Oil Changes and More building has been a huge success. Not only do we have the best oil change prices, we top off fluids and do a 33-point inspection. All while you enjoy fresh-baked cookies, coffee, and popcorn in our new lounge. This month is our Jeep Freedom Day sales event with special pricing on all new Jeeps. Stop out to Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson, just off I-94 exit 141, or online at extremedodge.com.
Oh, yeah.
Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Pride themselves on offering high quality, name brand furniture at affordable prices. Thank you to Vermeulen's.
Next on the show, we welcome the CEO at the Center for Family Health, Bill Wapinski. Hi, Bill.
Hi, good morning, guys. Good to be here.
So, fairly new in the job. 10 weeks
10
in.
weeks, yes.
10 weeks in.
Yeah, I'm doing it, which I love.
How's it going?
It's going really well. And I say that based on just getting to know the staff better, getting to know my board, great group of people, community board members, all volunteers, and getting to know the patients and the community. Yeah. So it's been good. It's been great, actually.
National Community Health Week is upon us,
yes.
And 1 in 11 Americans are patients of health centers, and we happen to have the best one in the country, Bill.
We like to think so.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, it's amazing though when you think about all the services. One thing I didn't think of was the economic impact. Also, the weight off the hospital system as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it really brings the care back into the community. It's about taking care of the issue today, but it's also about prevention.
Right.
It's about keeping people out of the emergency department if possible. So I think it's a great system of care, I believe.
Yeah.
You're right about the economic impact. Just with the employees alone, we see it a lot downtown because you're downtown,
right.
And they're using the restaurants, they're shopping, they're part of the downtown activities.
Absolutely, and we have 250 staff members, so that's great, and they live all around the greater Jackson area. So I think it's wonderful. It is an economic driver.
Yeah, and you can serve everybody, but you think about the children, veterans, elderly. Exactly. Some of these services. Very difficult, but you're here to provide them.
We are, and I think one of the best parts I love and why I'm so into the community health center movement, they call it a movement. Yeah. It's been around since the 60s, right? And it's about whole person care. It's about medical, dental, behavioral health. It's about so many things that wrap services around the patient and really makes the patient part of the care team for their own wellness.
Yeah, and here in Jackson, we've been able to see the center grow from 0 to 30 plus years where it is now, starting in a couple of rooms on High Street. And the people you mentioned, the board and all the staff, led by Molly Kaiser for all those years, really, I think it's unbelievable what they've accomplished.
And starting right at the beginning with treating children, women who are pregnant, and helping them go on to have a successful birth. I mean, it's a wonderful tradition to have come out of, and I feel honestly fortunate to be here now in Jackson and working with and being the CEO at Community Family Health.
Telehealth became a huge part of community health centers during the pandemic. Talk a little bit about that. And a lot of times patients access to internet and technology, not the best. So you guys, I mean, really had to do a ton of work during the pandemic.
We did, and certainly, when you look at 1,400 health centers throughout the whole nation, that was a key issue.
Yeah.
It's everything from, does someone have a smartphone? They might have a smartphone, but do they have minutes?
Right.
And so, in a lot of ways, access to technology now is what they call a social determinant or a social driver of health. If you don't have access, it can have some detrimental effects. So we like to support people with that whenever possible.
Yeah, look at all the people that just, they have an acre pain that's right to Dr. Google, and there are people that just can't even do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. One of the key things too that I like to also say is that we are focused on folks that are struggling, have some maybe financial issues or even social network issues, if you will, having problems with resources. On the other hand, we are open to everyone. We have a pharmacy that's a retail pharmacy. We have a walk-in clinic, and our whole facility, medical, dental, behavioral health, care management, is open to all.
You guys are celebrating next week,
yes,
and I want to invite you over on Thursday. Their Ugly Tie Day.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. You have very nice ties, but you could wear an ugly one over there. So, but you guys you're having some fun over there.
We are. We're definitely focused on celebrating, acknowledging, in a positive way, calling out the great work done by all of our employees, the wonderful support we get and guidance from our board, and also the legislators too. As a system of care, we enjoy bipartisan support from the legislators nationally and statewide, which is good. It's good for all.
Yeah, Senator Stabenow has been a big advocate of the Center for Family Health.
Yeah.
And when she was here in Jackson 3 or 4 weeks ago, she made a point of talking about the center and really how lucky Jackson is to have all of the great healthcare services and resources, including CFH.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not every community is as proud of their community health center as we are here. Is that fair to say?
It is fair to say, and it's one of the things that drove me to come here. I mean, I could just feel the rich history of the Center for Family Health, but also just the support of the community. And that's what it takes. We're not a lone star. We interact. We are part of the community, which is so important.
Yeah. Andy, in addition to Ugly Tie Day on Thursday,
boy.
you might want to go over on Tuesday for Dress Like a Farmer Day. And you could wear that red and white tablecloth shirt you have on now.
Oh, geez.
Lois. Hello.
Great. That's great.
Lois loves this shirt. Thank you very much.
It's a great shirt, but it'd fit right in.
Like a picnic, right? You put it over
overalls with that, it would be perfect.
You'd be all set. That'd be all set.
You got me.
That's right. We are trying to celebrate stuff for each day, especially Monday. I think is important. Healthcare for people experiencing homelessness, folks that are living in public housing, and we like to remember that we're not just serving urban folks. We serve a lot of rural folks as well, and all those people are important for us. And ultimately, celebrating Stakeholder Day for legislators and our board.
Yeah. So with Tuesday being Just Like a Farmer Day, you're putting the spotlight on people that work in agriculture.
Absolutely. The ag workers throughout America and some of the challenges they have accessing health care. That's what it's all about. It's the ability to get to the health care that they need in a timely manner. And community health centers nationwide are all part of that.
Yeah.
So,
what's the best way to get a hold of the center for any of the services?
I think the best way to do it is, if you have an urgent need, come on in and access our walk-in clinic. If you have a need other than that, check up our website, go to our number, which is right there on the TV, and call us up. We have wonderful people who will answer the phone and set you up with an appointment. Again, medical, dental, behavioral health, whatever you need. And in addition to our main clinic and our dental clinic, we partner with Lifeways, and we also have 4 clinics out in the school system.
What's the rest of the week look like for Health Center Week celebrations and observances?
I had brought my little list here. I think Friday will be really important. That's Staff Appreciation Day. And then the 2 days that aren't directly celebrated, we still want to shout out. Again, Saturday is Children's Health Day, and again, Sunday is Health and Public Housing.
I see Wednesday is Board and Patient Appreciation Day. And
absolutely.
Is Stephen Hogwood?
Stephen, Mr. Hogwood is still the chair, absolutely,
Yes.
and have gotten to know him quite well, and actually have met individually with each of the 11 board members.
Oh, wow.
And it is, honestly, they are an amazing group. They know the community, they're smart, and they're very mission focused.
Yeah, it's a good board.
Yes.
I see catered lunch on Wednesday on
Yes.
Board Appreciation Day.
Yes.
Potentially.
It's
Yeah.
going to be
You fellas can
McDonald's.
come over. No, well, I don't know. It could be.
I hope
We'll
so.
find
We'll
out.
see.
They
Stephen's
don't
got-
tell me those
Should
things.
be.
It should be.
Bart's favorite restaurant is the Stephen Hogwood on
Well,
McDonald's.
it
Yes.
is. And Stephen was on the board at was then Allegiance
Yeah,
Hospital.
yeah.
And he brought to the board meetings in the morning, he would bring McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, I bet everyone
Yeah.
just loved that. Are you
Nice,
kidding me?
nice.
And everybody loved it except Georgia. Georgia wanted to have like just fruit.
Right, there you go. There you go.
I think the
There you
McDonald's
go.
breakfast is a good idea.
I do like an Egg McMuffin
Yeah.
once in a while, I will admit. So it's great.
It's great having you here.
Yeah.
Great to have you at the center, and thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely, absolutely. This has been a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
CEO at the Center for Family Health, Bill Wikuski. More of the morning show. We'll hear about a new endeavor by the Jackson Community Foundation. Stay tuned.
Cherry Creek Cellars, nestled in the heart of the Irish Hills in Brooklyn, is the perfect place to enjoy handcrafted Michigan wines, hard ciders, and craft beers in a picturesque vineyard setting. Grab a bite to eat in our cafe with a variety of delicious menu items to choose from. Indoor and outdoor seating is available, including space in our old schoolhouse, perfect for a fabulous dining experience. No matter the season, we've got something fun in store for you, including hosting your next big event with us. Flexible, customizable options available for any occasion. And be sure to check out our Facebook page for upcoming events year-round. Cherry Creek Cellars, we believe in wine that tastes incredible.
The ShopRat Foundation is a local organization focused on igniting interest in manufacturing and trades careers among youth in Jackson County. Programming is focused on construction, engineering, precision machining, welding, and computer science. Through these programs, students develop foundational knowledge and confidence to succeed in these careers. It is our priority that students know that these opportunities exist for them and are essential to our community. To learn more about the ShopRat Foundation, please visit our website at shoprat.org.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Over time, we've seen more and more people frustrated with their dental benefits. They thought that because they had dental insurance, they'd be well taken care of. Well, that's exactly what the insurance companies want you to believe. They figured out a way to collect your premiums while continuing to limit your choice of doctor and your choice of treatment. There's not one company better than the others. They've created an environment where dentists diagnose treatment or recommend care based upon your insurance dollars available. That's not the way people should be treated, and we think there's a better way. We put the interest of you and your family first. We take the time with you to figure out how to get the care you need, whether it's with your insurance or not.
We are Dentistry by Design, and our mission is to make excellent dental care a joy. Please call, visit the website, or drop by the office. We'd love to answer any questions you may have. And be sure to ask about our exclusive membership program to help you save on the cost of your dental care.
A fun place to take your family and friends is the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory. See. Hear. Smell. Taste. While you're here, pick up a gift to share. You always feel like a kid in a candy store at the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory.
The fair is coming up starting Sunday, August 6th, and the entertainment lineup is jam-packed. I will be at the Braden Lape show, and I think a lot of us around here are going to be at the Steve Miller Band show. So check it out, jacksoncountyfair.net for all of your tickets.
I think they should put Braden's Lape on the top.
I think so too.
Joining us now is the president and CEO of the Jackson Community Foundation, Monica Moser, and the co-founder of the Jackson County Early Childhood Literacy Fund, Hendrik Scher. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, it's long overdue for both of you on the morning show.
Yeah, we're excited to be here, bright and squirrely in the morning.
For sure. So this is cool, and I mean this is something that has been talked about nationally. Childhood reading scores during the pandemic, and you and your wife, you've studied this. Talk a little bit about what you want to do to help the community.
Sure, thank you. So this journey began a little more than a year ago when we started meeting with Monica and other area educators and just concerned community members around childhood education. And in Jackson County, and this is throughout the county, reading scores are low. They're low relative to the state, and unfortunately Michigan is low relative to the rest of the nation. That was before the pandemic. So experts are saying that, since the pandemic, a lot of the early learners have lost basically 2 years of education. So other data show that basically your reading level by grade 3 is going to be predictive of the rest of your academic career. And of course, by high school, if you're not performing well, that itself is a concerning predictor of the rest of your life, your livelihood, your role in society. So on the bright side, there are programs being brought to Jackson, data-proven programs. One I'll mention is called Talking is Teaching, where trained volunteers will go into homes, and in some counties they'll go into a hospital OB unit and encounter the very youngest families with infants and give them tools, not only books to read to their children, but coaching tips like singing to one's child or pointing out colors or shapes, all of the things that go into building language, reading readiness, and hopefully academic success through life. So these are great programs. The concern is a lot of these are grant funded, and grants can come and go, and maybe they're there for a year or two and then the bottom drops out. So
over and over again we see that.
Yeah.
Good things start and then funding
Yeah,
evaporates.
We had that one thing where people went into the schools and tutored.
Energizing Education is a really good example of that.
Wonderful example, and the Jackson legacy for that matter. So based on this need and wanting to provide some continuity, my wife Stephanie and I have made what for us is a significant multi-year commitment to start up a fund through the good hands of the foundation to build a safety net, a cushion for our youngest learners so that they have access to these programs and there's continuity. We want to build this for decades. And so we're reaching out to the community, individuals and families and businesses to join with us and create this.
Well, on behalf of everyone in Jackson, I want to thank you both. That's great. You mentioned the third grade, and it's funny. Just a recent report out of Akron, Ohio, the LeBron James I Promise School. They recently had a report that no 8th grader has passed a math test since 3rd grade. And it's amazing that 3rd grade time is so important, and I don't think probably parents even realize that before before the kids are to 3rd grade. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is a big deal, and it's a big opportunity for Jackson.
Well, the good news is Jackson is resource rich. So we have an intermediate school district, we have strong school systems, we have a really strong library system, and it's just making those intentional connections right at the beginning of parenthood to help everybody realize that you are your child's first educator, and that Talking is Teaching is a good example of a program that is being embraced by the ISD, but there are so many other kinds of cool things that are happening too. And so Hendrick's idea of establishing this fund and bringing people together around that common issue is exactly the kind of systems change that we've been talking about for years and years and years, right? It's more than, it has to take more than one person to be able to make change, especially such a big change like this. If we could have this next generation of kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders really ready and having all of those skills develop before they even get to school, imagine how much further along we'll be as a community.
So we've been giving boatloads of free books to kids in Jackson, but it's not enough.
It's wonderful to do, and I took part in that this past spring, and it's so energizing. But those are the kids who are reading, and we need to reach the ones who are struggling. So,
makes sense for sure. Monica, if someone wants to get involved in this fund, donate, learn a little bit more, how do they do that?
Well, you can reach directly out to me at the Jackson Community Foundation. You can even just go and donate online to the Jackson County Early Literacy Fund. Hendrick and I are going to be doing a circuit. You're the first stop on our circuit of talking to people. I would love to see chamber members get involved. We have current funds at the foundation that have similar ideas around literacy and gathering them together to say, could we, work together and align? So there's a lot of great opportunity, and I think it's kind of a no-brainer. When people, I remember the moment when I realized the word, I think there's if you could just get over so many words per day, or just saying those words out loud, even though your child is not, it does make a difference in helping them with those the development of those skills. And so I just really feel like we can do this.
This is an opportunity.
Do you remember teaching me to read?
Oh,
I don't think we succeeded.
I knew that was coming right.
My mother taught me, and I'm very well read.
All the screen time the kids
it's serious.
They're not reading. They're looking at videos.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think that with the access to all the technology, that we'd be getting better.
I think there's a parent-child connection that is so needed in this equation, and reading to one's child. How can you be closer than that? It builds such a wonderful connection.
We did read to you.
I know. Yes, I know.
We even read to you before you were born.
Yes, we
a
did
lot
that
of
with
our and grandparents.
Yeah.
Yes. And that there's studies that say that.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's important. I think it's important for every family to make time, to do that reading before that at some point, some type of routine.
It's an emotional connection as well as building language.
Right.
Yeah.
But it could be as simple as driving in your car and pointing out, what do you think that sign says? What color is that house?
Right.
Those things are learning language and relate to reading eventually. And so
we did that. We drove around and I read every sign in computer voice.
Oh,
remember that?
I don't. I don't. So maybe you should go on the tour and give all your tactics as well.
So there's a goal for this.
The goal is to raise $1 million. That's our
at least $1 million. $1 million is a threshold, but I think we can do well beyond that.
Hendrick has seeded it with a nice seed, and so we just want to see it grow.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a great thing for Jackson, a great thing for our kids. That's a great thing to donate to for sure.
Well, and Hendrick and I are willing to go on, we're going on the tour, so if you are involved in a service club or you have an adult reading group, a book club, and you want to get involved, reach out to us, count us in, we'll come and talk to you.
Very cool.
Big and small donations help, and building that endowment is what our goal is.
It absolutely is.
Great.
Yeah, and Jackson is Hendrick's adopted town. He's actually Kalamazoo spent a good deal of time working with the Kalamazoo Promise and other initiatives there. And it's great that you're making such a great commitment to Jackson.
Well, I've been working here for 25 years, and so that's a good start.
Yeah. Great to have you here.
Thank you
lucky.
Monica Moser and Hendrick Schur. More of the morning show after this.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Hi, I'm Mike Blair from Blair's Car Care, and this is my son Mike. On behalf of Blair's, we would like to thank you for 100 years of servicing your car needs. Thank you.
Blair's prides itself on the quality care we provide and the professional services we offer to our community. Whether it's simple or complex, Blair's will get your repairs done quickly and have you back on the road in no time. Call today and schedule an appointment at 517-782-8116.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
With us now from Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, Chris Pelton and Lene Earhart. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we just saw Monica walk out, and it turns out that you two know Monica and her home. And well, is it your style or her style? Talk us through what you guys do.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
We like to pull out the customer's favorite style, and I think that's what we did with Monica. We had so much fun with their plan and everything.
I don't know if she knew it was her style originally. We
Right.
gave her some really kind of low-key styles. And then we said, let's do something bold. Let's do something different, kind of eclectic. We kind of know her, personally, so we thought, we'll do something fun, see what she thinks. We'll think out of the box, and she loved it.
Yeah, I love since you guys have been at the new store, it's so fun to walk around and check stuff out. Yeah,
it is night and day. The old store, beautiful, just amazing, but it was a cardio workout.
Yeah.
It was. My first day on the job, I had heels on and everything, going up and down 7 different floors. No, I didn't wear those again.
Yeah, I would walk in and I'd see one of your sales folks sitting on the couch watching TV, and they know I'm not watching TV.
No, that was me.
I'm not watching TV, I'm just catching my breath.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's still a big sales floor, so you still get cardio workout.
But the nice thing about the new location, and it's not really new anymore, we've been there for 9 years. The nice thing about it though is you can walk around. You don't have to follow the customer the whole time. You can let them look on their own, but still be there to answer questions and get them what they need.
Big sale right now. Is there ever not a time there's a big sale?
Always there's a big sale. Every month is a different sale.
Everything's on sale.
Everything's on sale.
I like that sale, when everything is on sale.
Yes. Everything.
You can get a Lazy Boy Rockin' Recliner for less than $500.
You can.
That's amazing.
You can.
Yes, you can.
What else can you get?
You guys in the market?
We're in the.
Okay.
Everyone's always in the market
true.
for furniture, and I've talked to Nate before about like different times in your life when maybe you have babies and you don't really want great furniture at the time, but people are always. And then you have a fancy room where you don't let kids in. So, but you guys design from one piece to the entire home, really, correct?
Everything.
Yeah. We have people that come in that are looking for a room full of furniture, but they don't really know their layout. They don't, maybe they have an awkward space. They have a lot of windows or a lot of walkways, and they just don't know where things should be placed. And they don't have that vision.
Right.
So we can actually talk to them about what they like, what they think they want, and show them a rendering on the computer so they have a better vision of what it's going to look like later.
That's cool.
The other thing too is when people come in and we say you can special order, they just get deer in the headlights and wait a minute, that wall of fabrics I need to choose from. So we can really narrow that down. Instead of showing them 1,000 fabrics, we can bring it down to 3 or 4 different groupings of fabrics, and it makes it a lot easier for people.
What's the most fun part of your job? Is it a kid's room or is it a whole house? What's the most fun?
It's the designing part.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what room it is. We can have fun with patio. We can have fun with kids' rooms.
Yoga room.
Yes, we did a yoga room.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
We did a home plan where we went into the customer's house, and she said she had this odd room and she didn't know what to do with it. And we asked her, "What's your favorite thing to do?" Every day I get up and do yoga. So we said, "Let's do it." So
cool.
we got her a relaxing chair, and it's a very zen room, and it looks great. And so it was very fun.
And other than just the design, I think it's just making those connections with people. We really have a lot of fun, just like with Monica. You really do make friends with people.
For sure.
And you're in their home. You're in their space that they live in every day. So to your point of you want a pretty room, you do want a pretty room. You want a room that looks beautiful, but you want a room that's functional too.
Right.
You can't just have a pretty room.
Yeah.
It's got to work for your lifestyle.
It's got to work for your family.
The trends are, they're just constantly evolving and ahead of probably what we see here. So
we're always bringing in new lines and new styles. We just brought in 2 new lines that we're pretty excited about. One is at the starting price point for upholstery furniture. The other one is Amish dining rooms. So it's all over the place.
You have a full range.
Yes.
You really do.
Yeah, and you want it functional. You probably don't remember this, but everyone has probably a memory or a grandparent that had their couch covered in Finger Hut plastic.
Yes.
Do you sell the
Yes.
plastic?
No.
Every couch that I saw with that plastic on it didn't look like it was nice enough to have the plastic on it. If that makes sense.
It was all floral.
Yeah, all floral.
Yeah,
Well, people don't really have those rooms anymore
They
that they
don't.
just, sit
No.
aside that you can walk through but not
Right.
sit in. Everything is so open and everybody uses their space wisely, and that's smart. But we have to know how to design around that
For
too.
sure.
Because they all use it differently
Yeah.
too. It's no 2 rooms are the same.
And
No.
families, different sizes, different
Absolutely.
lifestyles. There's a lot to think about.
I think Marie on Everybody Loves Raymond had that.
Oh yeah,
sofa
they did
cover.
have that. Yeah, that's right.
To remember that.
That's right.
What is a stationary couch? I see there's several stationary couches.
Stationary couch is a non-reclining couch.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go. Now you know.
Learn something new every day.
Just sits
It
there.
just sits there. You can put an ottoman in front of it and kind of recline back, but you're not really reclining. You can put your feet up.
Vermeulen's will turn 100 in less than 18 months. I let
Crazy.
Nathan know this morning, and I think the party is being planned as we speak. Can you believe that? I mean, what's it like to work for a company that's been in this town for almost 100 years?
It's crazy. It's a lot of fun. I've been with the company for over 9 years now, and I love it. It's a neat place to be.
Yeah, and we've got design services that it doesn't cost any extra to have you, as a designer, give your expertise.
It's a complimentary service. I think people are just becoming more and more aware of it. If you come in and you have, like I said earlier, a difficult room or just can't get that vision, we're there to help you. So we talk to you about your needs when you're in the store, kind of figure out what you're thinking, come out to your house, do some measuring, talk about your lifestyle, how that room functions, and then come back in for a presentation, and they can visually see it on the computer, up on the TV, what the room is going to look like.
I think it's also important that Vermeulen's is locally owned,
Yes.
and you will see Vermeulen's at all kinds of fundraisers and supporting all kinds of charities, donating year after year after year. I can remember seeing couches and lazy boys.
Recliners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of other things that people don't know about as well, for sure.
So we appreciate that. It's and that's the difference in buying local, where you're supporting local, and local supports the community.
We're doing some work with Spring Arbor College. We're doing some work with Vista Grand Villa. So
Nice.
yeah, it's nice to be out in the community. And
Do you
part of
still
that.
have patio furniture?
Not much.
We do sell it. Lynn came to me yesterday and said, we're taking it away.
Yeah.
He said the geese are flying.
Yeah.
I believe those were his words.
That's funny.
Well, hurry in.
Yeah, hurry in.
Hurry in is right.
It's on sale.
It's all
It
on
is.
sale. Actually, it's all on clearance.
Let's go.
It's even better.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, and it's awesome clearance section too.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah,
Thank you.
both. Appreciate
It
it.
was fun.
Appreciate it.
Lene Earhart and Chris Pelton from Vermeulen's. More of the morning show right after this.
Join Spring Arbor University as we celebrate 150 years of Christ-centered education at our Sesquicentennial Gala on September 9th, featuring special guest the Newsboys. This formal attire event includes a catered reception, 3-course dinner, music by the Arbor Jazz Cats, giveaways, and an intimate one-of-a-kind concert featuring Dove Award-winning group The Newsboys. Purchase your tickets to Spring Arbor University's Sesquicentennial Gala today at sau150.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Tripp from Tripp's Collision Centers in Jackson, Lansing, and East Lansing.
And I'm Barb Tripp, inviting you to join us at this year's Jackson County Fair.
Fun for the whole family includes the wild world of animals, magic, big concerts, the Midway, and of course the rides and games.
Join the fun in Jackson at the Jackson County Fair, August 6th through the 12th.
You can see it in our smile. Service that is second to none. The kind of personal treatment you would expect from your own family. Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy has been taking care of the Jackson community for nearly 60 years. Whether it's your prescriptions, medical supplies, hearing aids, or over-the-counter products, you're treated like one of our own. Because at Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy, your health and well-being, it's a family thing. Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Locally owned, locally operated, locally loved.
As a proud partner of Frankenmuth Insurance, Barker Weber operates under 5 distinct values.
Integrity. We will be honest and fair.
Stewardship. We commit to responsible management.
Empathy. We understand how you feel.
Mutual respect and trust. You'll always be our valued partner.
Dedication. We'll work for you wholeheartedly.
Barker Weber and Frankenmuth Insurance, your local insurance solution.
Your new ride is waiting for you at Avenue Auto. We've been giving Jackson great deals on pre-owned vehicles for 27 years. With 80 or more vehicles on the lot, each with a free warranty, we're your family-owned and operated choice in Jackson.
Welcome back to the morning show. I get these emails and I've got to buy textbooks or something for my kids. It's like, it's crazy. I need to have a assistant handle all of that.
It was Taco Tuesday in Arkansas this week.
Really?
Yes. A truck loaded with nacho cheese tipped over on the interstate.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Huh. Can we talk about that next week? I'll tell you what, talk about it later on your show.
I got the wrong time cue.
Dang. Hey, later today on your show, Bart, Kyle Lewis, Aaron Dimmick, Dick Colony, Jackie Austin, and the Rick Walton. We'll see you then, 1 o'clock.
We're back once again on beautiful Lake Somerset with Chief Operating Officer for Prospect Airport Services, Jim Wida. Lake Somerset is so beautiful and it's so great to be back. Whether you're boating or you're fishing, this lake has you covered. First, we're going to make a great drink for all occasions with Edward Jones Financial Advisor.